Hey guys, it is Wednesday here on Pagan Perspective Subs Week. I am Brendan, your Wednesday substitute, and this week's question was about spiritual and gifted people and what techniques and lessons can be used so that they can improve their abilities and skills. Also, what sort of titles can be applied to them, whether they are crystal children, indigo children, witches, or whatever. And then also was asked about what it means to have constant deja vu. And yeah, so the first part, the person sending the question, NLP View, was saying that their 15-year-old sister is displaying abilities that you can ask her the name of a person and she can list characteristics about that person, give you precise details, and also in some cases give you information about people that are very close to them. And they were asking about they've been trying to help her and what sort of techniques can they do to help improve her skills. I think a lot of the base techniques that you really need to focus on when you're dealing with any sort of psychic abilities would be grounding and centering is always an important thing, so that you can very much be, when required, be in your body, be in your space, so that you can immediately draw back in, because sometimes, and a lot of the time actually, psychic abilities can be very draining on the physical body and the spiritual body, and if you're not looking after both of those and not grounding and centering, that you can very much become very attached from your physical body. And I did believe in the question there was also saying that the sister could also travel out of her body and go to other realms. So it's very much being able to be embodied and present in your body. Another technique would be also aura cleansing, because dealing with a lot of psychic energy can lead to psychic entities and also psychic tainting. So making sure that the auras and the chakras are constantly cleansed to make sure that they're in a full working health condition can also very much help perception and psychic ability. What else would there be? I suppose just general practices. So meditation is a very important skill as well. Also looking into a lot of oracle prophecy sort of skills as well. So whether working a lot with the third eye, so being able to empower that, open it when you need to and be able to close it when you need to, because you don't want to constantly be switched on, because that can be very draining. Also focusing very much on just the general health and well-being of the body, because you don't want to be in a constant state of illness because you're switched on all the time or you're open to a lot of things. So it's very much being careful about your body, also what you're intaking, because a lot of the time food can, or alcohol or drink or whatever it is, can affect the body, and you just want to be constantly in touch with that. Flock of pigeons, never mind. Yeah, I think a lot of those sort of things. In regards to the title, whether they are a indigo child, a crystal child, or a witch, I don't think it really matters with that. If you're trying to look for something that may help with that, I suppose just look up a lot of basic psychic techniques. Even just do basic things if she's be able to read and all that sort of stuff. Maybe do get a set of playing cards and do a lot of focusing on that, where you can one person draws the card and get her to predict what the card is. Also, you can do skill checking with psychometry, so that's reading energy signatures on items. So whether you collect items from friends and have her read those, that might be more of a link sort of thing as well. Get her to practice channeling through her third eye. So a skill that I learnt was that you sit and you start in your base chakra, and you move from your base chakra, drawing up, for the workshop we were doing, it was drawing up a serpent. So you draw up the serpent, the Kundalini serpent actually, from the ground into your base chakra, and then move that into your sacral, into your solar plexus, into your heart, into your throat, and then have it rest in your third eye. And then you sit in that place of oracle and prophecy, and you speak through that. And that's quite an interesting skill to try out, so maybe perhaps try that with her as well. I don't know, basically you just search for psychic exercises. There's a lot of things. I do recommend checking out also books on psychic protection, because if you're going to be doing a lot of things where you're open to this, you want to make sure that you're protected well, you have good shielding, and also don't allow anyone to kind of abuse this ability, because it can be taken for granted. So trying to keep in control of it, and perhaps just, yeah, hone in the skill so that it's more precise. In regards to the question on deja vu, myself, I usually get a fair bit of deja vu, but that's because I tend to have prophetic dreams all the time, which, if you don't know what that means, it's pretty much dreaming future events. And most of the time I forget it because they seem to be so mundane. But as I was talking to my housemate earlier, she was saying that it's usually an indicator, like deja vu is an indicator that you're on the right path, or just keeping you in check, sort of thing. And I did like that. But for me, I suppose, when I've constantly thought about it, I just always thought, oh yeah, mundane deja vu. But thinking about it that way kind of makes it seem more important. But it's usually just like, for me, half the time I feel like it's deity or high being or whatever power is being like, hey, yeah, things are happening, you should know this. Or it's just a little reminder sort of thing that events are happening. It could also be times when it might be a conjunction, it might be a crossroads where you're going to make a choice that can affect where you lead down your path or where you're heading in your life. So that's always something as well. Yeah, I think that's mostly it for this topic, because such an interesting topic to try to answer. I wasn't quite sure exactly, but I hope it's helped. But yeah, to cap up, pretty much check out Psychic Defense. I believe Christopher Penczak has a book on it called The Witch's Shield. There's also tons of books out there on Psychic Defense, so look up that as well. Also look up books on psychic abilities, psychic skills, or just check online. There's usually a lot of things there. There may be YouTube videos on running meditations to try skills. Look up also techniques for grounding and centering, aura cleansing, chakra cleansing, because they're all things that you really need to keep in line there. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. But until next month, which next month my video will be coming from the US because I will be traveling, I will see you guys in the Northern Hemisphere. This will be the last time you see me down here for at least 3 months, I think. I'm pretty sure, but yeah. Anyway, guys, much love and blessings, and blessed be. Bye.